Oh my god, this happened all the time. You're watching MegTV. So back in the day when I was starting to learn things online about how to start your own business and stuff like that, most importantly, transparency, that's the biggest thing I was learning back in the day. I wanted to share that with my husband, because there's no one else, right? Like when you go from corporate to online business, like you basically lose all your friends. So I was like, oh my god, I have to tell somebody, and you just get that way. But then this would always happen. Maybe so today I was listening to the Ask Pat show, and did you get the wedding itinerary I sent you? So I was reading the 4-hour blog, and they were talking about angel investing. Yeah, did you charge all your batteries? So I was listening to this podcast that was like, it was really hyping me up, and I was like, wow, we can take this information to the next level. I already know that, and that's something that it didn't work for me. So while listening to one of my favorite podcasts every single morning, right here, one of the co-hosts said something, and it really struck a chord with me because I was like, oh my god, we do that all the time. She was saying that, you know what, when you interrupt somebody, you're almost, cutting off their power, cutting off their voice, and you're not respecting them and allowing them to have the stage, to have the moment, to have time. Especially when it's your partner, that begins to wear on you. When you are in that situation a lot, you kind of get used to it. You kind of expect it. You kind of expect that your partner is always going to cut you off and not let you finish and not let you have your stage and respect your time or respect what you're learning or respect you. Okay, my story wasn't done. Right? That's what that feels like, and that freaking sucks. After expecting that interruption and that non-respect of my time and me and what I was learning and who I was as a businesswoman, I began to do the same thing. We began to cyclically do that thing where he would interrupt me, I would interrupt him. We both were not listening to each other. Instead, we just became talking heads. Talking heads, just talking at each other, not listening, not doing anything productive together. Well, you always interrupt me. How's that feel? And it was very unsatisfying, unfulfilling, and it's very unsexy. So here's how to fix that whole business. Speak up, and drop the blame game. This is not about blame. Be like, hey baby, I noticed that sometimes we interrupt each other. And I don't know about you, but whenever you do that, like I feel really cut off. I feel like you don't acknowledge what I'm learning. You don't even kind of respect me, and that makes me feel kind of shitty. This is something we really need to work on together, okay? It makes me feel shitty, and I don't want to feel shitty because it makes me feel shitty about our relationship. And you know what? I want to give you time too. I want to hear what you're saying. I respect your opinion a lot because you're my partner. It's a partnership. You need to you need to pull your own weight. We're team members. We're a team. We're partners, and we should want to listen to the other person. And, what about you? What about you? How do you feel about that when I cut you off? Like, doesn't that feel shitty? Like, can we work on this? So right away, when you drop the blame game and you kind of just make it about us, we, ours, and it's like, it's less about you. I really want to hear what you're saying. I really do. I want to be here for you. I want to hear what you're saying. I want you to hear what I'm saying. And I want us to hear each other instead of us just talking at each other. Okay. Give me kisses. Okay, go down. Thank you. Boom, right there. That little conversation, albeit we had to have it maybe 3 times. We just have to keep reminding ourselves and to forgive ourselves that sometimes we forget. Sometimes we get too excited about our own shit. But look what I did. So sometimes we just get too excited about our own shit. And that's okay. That's fine. It's like, okay, that's cool, but I was telling you about this thing, and that shit happens sometimes. That shit happens. But when when your partner wants to take the stage, give them that time, give them that respect, because you want the same thing. And nobody likes to feel wrong. So cut the blame game out. All right? Keep hustling. Keep loving. We'll see you. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for taking the time to watch some MegTV today. If you like my jam, please give this video a like. I put a lot of effort into these videos, but I also have a lot of fun making them too, so no worries if you don't. Also, if you like what's going on over here, subscribe to my channel, wherever the hell that button is. I don't know. Actually, I do know. It's probably like right here, huh? It's like right here. Anyway, If you like my jam, I talk about couples in business, head on over to meganpangan.com. I have so much more over there for you. And if you're really digging my jam, you're liking this vibe, you're also a couple in business, I'd love to meet you. Just get on my newsletter list, and because that is where I really don't share a lot of that stuff anywhere else. I mean, I put out a lot of content, but I reserve the good stuff, the good things, the awesome tidbits for the people on my list. So, thanks so much, and we will see you